Welcome back to the podcast. It is Thursday, and dude, the AI news cycle is absolutely out of control today. I am Taylor, and I have got so much to share.
And I am Morgan. I will believe it when I see it, Taylor. You always say it is out of control, but what are we actually looking at today?
Okay, fair. But today is literally the battle of the AI agents. Google and OpenAI are both dropping massive updates, plus a wild $32 billion cyber bet.
All right, let us start with Google. I saw on TechCrunch that they are turning Chrome into an AI coworker. What does that actually mean for everyday users?
So it is for enterprise users right now, but they are bringing Gemini-powered auto browse capabilities straight into Chrome. It is like having a little assistant doing your busy work.
Wait, auto browse? Like it just takes over your mouse and clicks around the internet for you? That sounds like a massive security headache waiting to happen.
Kind of. It automates research, handles data entry, and does these one-click workflows. It is designed to just rip through those boring, repetitive tasks we all hate doing.
Right, but giving an AI agent free rein in a corporate browser? The article mentioned new IT security controls, but I am super skeptical about how well those actually work.
Oh, totally. IT departments are probably sweating right now, but Google says they have it locked down. They also added a new Gemini summary feature to speed up reading.
I mean, if they can actually secure it, having an agent handle tedious data entry directly in the browser is huge, but the execution has to be completely flawless.
Plus, think about the time saved. If Chrome can just summarize a massive PDF and then automatically input the key data points into your CRM, that is magic.
Sure, the productivity gains are obvious, but I keep going back to the data privacy aspect. Enterprise data is sensitive, and feeding it all through Chrome agents is risky.
Yeah, but Google is pitching this specifically for the workplace, so they have to be compliant, right? I guess we will see how the actual rollout goes soon.
Well, if you think that is wild, OpenAI is not just sitting around. I saw on the decoder that they are launching workspace agents inside ChatGPT. What is the deal there?
Dude, it is so cool. It is basically the evolution of custom GPTs, but these new agents are powered by Codex, and they automate super complex team workflows.
Okay, but how is this actually different from what we already have? Custom GPTs can already do some light automation if you set them up correctly.
Here is the crazy part. They keep running in the background even when nobody is watching them. It turns ChatGPT from a simple chatbot into a full automation platform.
Hold on, they run unsupervised? So you just give it a workflow, close your laptop, and it just keeps executing tasks on its own? That is pretty intense.
And imagine this for coding. Since it is powered by Codex, a dev team could literally have an agent reviewing pull requests and running tests overnight automatically.
That is a great point. If the Codex integration is deep enough, it could act like a junior developer that never sleeps. But debugging an AI's mistakes could be painful.
Dude, you are always so skeptical. I think it is going to be a massive productivity boost. It is like having a whole extra team of interns working constantly.
Maybe, but what happens to all the existing custom GPTs people have spent months building? Are they just obsolete now with this new workspace update?
Nah, do not worry. The existing custom GPTs are sticking around for now. OpenAI says they will have a migration path coming later so people can transition over smoothly.
Speaking of OpenAI, we have got some major industry movement. Ex-OpenAI researcher Jerry Torek just launched a brand new startup called Core Automation.
Ah, man, I saw this on the decoder too. He is trying to build the most automated AI lab in the world. His strategy is just fascinating to me.
Right. He wants to push way past the limits of today's AI architectures, but he is doing it with a super small team and developing entirely new learning methods.
Exactly. A tiny team taking on the giants is so bold. Everyone is trying to break past the current transformer bottlenecks, and he is using automation to do it.
It makes sense, honestly. The compute costs for traditional scaling are getting astronomical. If core automation can find the more efficient architecture, they could become a major player.
I know, right? It is like he is using AI to build better AI, automating the actual research process. If he pulls this off, it could completely disrupt everything.
I am also curious about their funding. Building an AI lab, even a highly automated one, requires serious capital for compute. Who is backing core automation right now?
The article did not drop all the financial details yet, but with his background at OpenAI, you know the venture capitalists are probably throwing money at him right now.
Undoubtedly. The narrative of a small, hyper-efficient team taking down the bloated legacy labs is exactly what Silicon Valley investors love to hear right now. We will keep watching.
Totally. Having that OpenAI pedigree definitely helps get attention. I am going to be watching this startup like a hawk. It is just such a cool concept.
Well, while startups are trying to be efficient, Google is just throwing massive money around. Did you see this ZDNet piece about their $32 billion cybersecurity bet?
Oh my gosh, yes! $32 billion. dollars. They are building this massive AI agent cyber force. It honestly sounds like something straight out of a crazy sci-fi movie, dude.
It really does. They're teaming up with Wiz and deploying AI agents to fight cyber threats at speeds that humans literally cannot match anymore. The arms race is escalating.
Exactly, because hackers are using AI now, right? So Google is like, fine, we will just build an army of machine agents to fight your machine agents. So wild.
It is terrifying but necessary. Human security analysts simply cannot process threat data fast enough when the attacks are automated by AI. It has to be machine versus machine.
And think about the integration with Google Cloud. If they bake this agent Cyberforce directly into their cloud infrastructure, it becomes a massive selling point for enterprise customers.
Exactly. It is a defensive moat. If you are a bank or a hospital, you are going to want the cloud provider that has a $32 billion AI shield.
Dude, an AI shield. That sounds so epic. But yeah, the scale of this investment just proves that AI security is going to be the next massive tech battleground.
I think we are going to see every major cloud provider follow suit. You cannot offer enterprise AI tools without an automated defense system that is just as sophisticated.
Right, and 32 billion is just such an insane amount of money. It really shows how serious this agentic era is getting. It is not just chatbots anymore. It is warfare.
It really is. We will have to keep a close eye on how these unsupervised agents actually perform in the real world, hopefully without breaking everything in the process.
Man, what a crazy Thursday! From browsers doing our jobs to ghost agents and literal AI cyber wars. The future is moving so fast right now.
It is definitely a lot to process, but that is why we are here, trying to separate the signal from the noise every single day.
Haha, exactly. Anyway, that is it for today. We will be back tomorrow with more AI news.